Greetings from Paha Sapa, the center of all that is and the place where the Lakota people come to pray for the state of the world, also known as the Black Hills. Stan Gibilisco here. Rarely do I feel that I have the need to put my face up here on YouTube and yammer about issues that have anything to do with any kind of controversy, because I have found that it usually gets me into trouble. So I want to preface all of this with the fact that I am agnostic towards the subject at hand in regards to its political attributes, or I'm agnostic in regards to political preferences. I wish to make it clear that I want to be unbiased here, as if I were a space alien coming from the dark matter, the dark reaches, the far reaches of the universe, and observing something that's happening here in the United States right now, and it's called Obamacare, also known as the Affordable Care Act, or the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act. And in particular, they have a website that you can use to sign up for Obamacare. Now, I haven't done anything at all yet in regards to signing up for Obamacare, because I have talked to my insurance company and they have said that my renewal date will be next June or July. And at that time, I will have to get a policy, presumably, that meets the Obamacare requirements. And I've checked into what that would cost. And it would result, as far as I can tell, in a premium that would go up probably by about 25%. The flip side is I'd have better coverage. And if I applied for a subsidy because of my relatively low income, I'd actually end up getting better coverage at a lower cost. And isn't that what Obamacare is supposed to be all about? But the catch is I'm going to have to do some paperwork in order to do it. And I'm going to have to find a way to sign up. And one of the ways to sign up is to go on this website. And I'm not even sure what the web address of that site is, and I don't think it matters for the purpose of this discussion. What I want to get at is this. There are a lot of people that really want to destroy Obamacare. They really want to derail it and sabotage it, and they're bad-mouthing it in every way they possibly can. There's a particular network on television that seems to be doing this an awful lot. I will not name them. You can also find them on the internet. I will not name them. It doesn't seem like we have news anymore, though, does it? It doesn't really seem like we have objective news very much anymore, does it? But the point of the matter is this. And don't go on a website and enter all of your personal information like that, whether it be Obamacare website or any other website. It's foolish to do that because the internet is full of hackers. Now, this is just my opinion. My opinion. From a technical point of view, it is extremely foolish to enter all that personal information onto any website. And I don't care what kind of firewall you think you have. And I don't care what kind of antivirus software or malware erase programs you think you have. If there's a keystroke logger somehow manages to get on your computer, it doesn't matter whether it's Obamacare website or any other website. You enter that kind of information and you are asking to get burned. Because the internet is absolutely full of people who want to take money from you by any means they can, and money from me by any means they can. So when the time comes around for me to sign up, I'm either going to do it through my insurance agency, or through the insurance company itself, or if I need to apply for a subsidy, I'll do it with paper forms. Do not, in my technical expertise opinion, as limited as it may be, do not put your personal information onto any website. That's just common sense. But the news media, of course, are making a big deal out of this and trying to derail this program, this Obamacare, in any way that they can. Actually, I again am kind of agnostic about it. I would very much like only to know that my insurance company is going to pay the claim when the time comes to make a claim. I just pick my fingernail and cut it. You know, it's just like a 10-year-old kid. But I think a 10-year-old kid, that's the kind of accidents I get myself into. All the time. But just like I think a 7-year-old kid ought to know better than to put that kind of personal information onto the internet and expect that you're not going to end up with some kind of trouble. You're taking a big chance if you do that, and I think that's really dumb. Just don't do it. Use the paper method or use the telephone method. Sure, your information can get stolen through any medium, but the internet is the worst. It's the worst. And all this stuff about this website not working right and all this and that and the other, here's another rub about that. And something that occurred to me in regards to this Target incident recently. Just suppose that somebody who really doesn't like Obamacare and really doesn't like our president is trying to hack and sabotage that site. I'll bet there are at least a half a dozen people who have already tried to do that because they want to see that program fail. That's kind of immoral if you ask me. There are an awful lot of people out there counting on their medical care, and to do anything that's going to screw that up knowingly and deliberately on purpose, I think is highly immoral. There's a difference between hackers serving the public by pointing out that there are security flaws in our system and hackers actually getting in there and injuring people and possibly even killing people. So please don't send me any emails telling me you agree with me or you disagree with me. You can no more agree or disagree with this video than you can agree or disagree with the sun rising tomorrow morning or the fact that it's 20 below zero outside. So really, I'm just trying to give you a little bit of advice from what technical expertise I do have. And that advice is this: don't put your vital personal information onto any website, period. Stan Gibilisco, signing off, wishing you all the best. Until next time, so long.